You remember Myron? What year you formed the Post 84? What year did you form Post 84? Yeah, okay. That was the right year then. Anyway, he's been an active member of the American Legion, never had an interruption of service since that was started. And we know for sure it was over 60 years. So today we're going to present him with a certificate that says that. We also have another one that we're going to present him to tell him we appreciate his service to the country. He's been a dedicated father, a dedicated Army soldier, dedicated American Legion veteran, and practiced his church religion very well, and they got a marvelous family here to show for his work and that of his dear wife. Too bad we couldn't have her here today as well, but anyway, Myron Olson. You hear me, buddy? Can you hear me?
Well, we got one ear.
Well, put it on the other side. If I'd known that, we'd put him in the chair over here. Anyway, we'd like y'all to be appreciative of him and let him know how much appreciate the service he's rendered, both in the church, in the civilian service, to Santaquin, to Utah, to the United States of America. Him and his son Dan, raise your hand, Dan. Get your hand up there, buddy. Between them, they're the people that helped us put that monument up the cemetery. And I'm just very, very proud of that. Dan's company is the one that drew the plans up for the monument. And it took us, what, 4 years to get it done? And it's a great addition to Santaquin. And I think Myron ought to be proud of his service and help in doing that as well. So with that, I'm going to present one certificate to Myron. But first, Mr. Kester is going to present one to him also.
Thanks, Ted. I'd just like to say that Myron's been my neighbor down below town for longer than I can remember, at least back to 1968. And he's been one of the best neighbors that you could ever ask for. He's been a guidance to me in the American Legion. When I came in, he was the adjutant. He's been the adjutant as long as I can remember. And he turned the reins over to me. And when I look at the books that he kept, his handwriting was so perfect and level and straight up and down. I tried to imitate it, but there was no way that I could do it. There's amazing bookwork that you do, Myron. And it's my honor as a member of the American Legion to present this award to Myron. It's the American Legion citation for meritorious service. For meritorious service and loyal cooperation, Myron V. Olson of District 4 is awarded this citation in recognition thereof by Post 84, Department of Utah, the American Legion, this 23rd day of March 2013. Clement A. Kester, Adjutant, Ted Jones, Commander.
I got to get something behind me. My legs are a little bit shaky. The certificate I want to present to Myron today is a continuous membership certificate sent by the American Legion Commander, Fang Wong. His new commander just started about 8 months ago, and he's an Oriental person. Does a hell of a job in the American Legion as a commander. And he sent this letter along. I won't read that because it takes a little bit too long. But it just more or less says, we honor you for your service and the fact that you are still serving America. The certificate reads, Certificate of Continuous Membership issued to by a grateful and appreciative country for faithful service dedicated to the allegiance and the ideals of the American Legion, and be it known that Myron V. Olson, a longtime dedicated member of the American Legion Post 84, Department of Utah, has been certified to have been a member in good standing over 60 years. Signed by Commander Wong, Ted Jones, and Daniel Wheeler, the adjutant. Present, Horn. Order, Horn.
Yes. No.
And that concludes the awards. It's not a very long thing. It doesn't take very long to do. It's like pinning a medal on some guy's lapel. You walk out and say, thank you very much for the service. Goodbye. That's just the way it is. But we love him. We appreciate the service he's given us. And now we'll, anybody else want to have a word or two to say something good about your father? You're welcome to come up. No? All right, at that, let's, who will volunteer to say a blessing on the refreshments? Anybody?